I am in the middle of a vacation, a 9-day break from work, which I took to strictly do work on my house that has been piling up for, I don't know, a year and a half. 2 years. I have just set up my new recording studio and I've got these sound panel walls up. I don't really have this room completely done, so it's kind of echoey in here. I'm hoping the sound is better. I got the new microphone, like I said before. I think it still needs some tweaks. Maybe when this room is done, everything will sound better, but I'm taking a little break from working on my house, which I've been doing nonstop day after day after day after day, to make a quick video because my daughter's coming over soon. We're going to go out to dinner, and so I need to jump in the shower. But I wanted to try out a little video first because I'm excited that this room is kind of coming together. So I want to show you. This is a potpourri video, of course, because I am updating you on lots of little bits of things from previous videos. So you can see here this ancient package from the Jowett Institute. So I've shown in previous videos that I like to collect antique bodybuilding stuff. So check out this set of books, copyright 1938. These books originally came out in 1930. They were reprinted every year. This is Vanity Publishing. George Jowett put these books out himself, and this is the 1938 edition because I believe this is the packet of books that a Mr. Joe Shuster probably got, because later that year, Action Comics #1 came out with Superman, and I want to show you something. Like I've said before, he had bodybuilding stuff in his collection. You got Molding a Mighty Arm, Molding a Mighty Back, Molding a Mighty Grip, Molding Mighty Legs, right there. Molding a Mighty Chest. As I showed you before with my April 15, 1924 Muscle Builder magazine, the cover of it had what looked to be the prototype version of Superman, and inside it had 2 articles titled Superman, and I showed the original 1936 drawing of Superman prior to the release of Action Comics #1 that looked to be modeled after that cover. Well, check out this. So here is Superman issue 1, which came out the following year, 1939, when he got his own comic right on the back cover. You see right there? I'm telling you, this was modeled after Joe Shuster's reference material that he was getting. Now, it's been said that the black background is the Fleischer style S from the Fleischer cartoons, which were starting in 1942. And they said, well, they probably got it from the cover of Superman #4, where it had a black background and it came out the same time they were working on those cartoons. Well, this came out before then. This is #1. And has the black background. Also, there was a live action Superman at a parade that there is color footage of. You can see online on YouTube from 1940, so 2 years before the cartoon, and it had an S with a black background. Now, I said in a previous video that I was against the idea of the black background S, and though I love the Fleischer cartoons, I just don't like the black background S. I changed my mind. I saw an online video for the McFarlane Toys release of this action figure. I'm going to try and show what I got here. Let me open it up so you guys can look. Oh man, I just bent my thumbnail backwards. All right. I'm tearing it. Get out of here. Here's the back of the package. Anyways. Ow. Just ripped my knuckle flesh off. Once I get everything unpacked and my house completely set up, I'll be able to show more stuff. But I just want to show this thing. So like I was saying, there was an advertisement video, or maybe it was a review video, I don't know, but it was of this new Fleischer style McFarlane action figure. And I can't take it out of the package right now, it's driving me nuts, but it just looked so great. I was like, oh, you know what, I'm on board. I'm wrong. It's cool looking. It's really cool looking. And so, there you go. Let me put this stuff away, I got more to show you. Oh, check it out. I got a Superman statue. I mean, this is porcelain. This is nice. This is based on the first Superman painting that was ever made. It was by H.J. Ward, and it was commissioned in 1940, and it's a giant painting, like 4 feet tall, something like that. And it was to hang above the desk of Harry Donenfeld, I believe, the publisher of DC Comics, or National is what it was called at the time. And this statue is actually based on the second version of it. So I'm going to show you a picture here. So on the left, that is the only photograph of the original version of the painting. By the time it was photographed again, which is on the right, it had been revised, and that was in 1942. The S-shield and the head were repainted by another painter because it had to do with getting all of their designs copyrighted correctly, because they were in the lawsuit with Fawcett Publishing against Captain Marvel, Shazam. And that's when the painting was actually photographed for a magazine article. Prior to that, if this one black and white photograph on the left didn't exist, no one would even know that it was originally painted differently by H.J. Ward. But look, isn't this statue cool? On to the next thing. I had shown the Jiu-Jitsu fighters figures and comics and said, and then I showed the new one, issue 3, and said that there was a new San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Can't get the lighting in here right. Let me try another light. I got lots of lights in here. Let me try another one. Do I have this one plugged in? Let me plug this one in. Is that better? I got a million lights in this room. I'm just not getting up from the chair, so I'm just trying all the lights I have here at the desk. Get dust on everything. So anyways, I was saying the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Pounce figure. Well, it arrived. Pounce the Puma. There's only 200 of these or something like that. So I'll take it out of the package later, but he goes with the set. But the company that makes these figures is called Icon Heroes. And before putting out the Jiu-Jitsu Fighters figures, they put out Karate Kid figures. So I got Daniel. Look, it's the same design, the same scale, the same joints, so he can go with my Jiu-Jitsu Fighters. Neat, right? They got lots of figures, but they're pretty expensive, and so I just wanted one. Okay, moving on. So I showed my big Golden Age Daredevil statue. I made a magnet. Remember I drew... Let me turn this light off. Remember I drew him in an earlier video? Made a little magnet out of him. Pretty neat, right? And then I had my Claw figure, the Amazing Heroes line of figures, the Claw, which was his main adversary, arch nemesis. Finally got the Daredevil. So he's got his boomerang there. I'm gonna take him out. This is kind of cool packaging. You can just slide it out and then put the packaging together, so you can store him packed, or you can take him out. I'm gonna put him next to the Claw when I get everything set up. Love it. This was so expensive. Oh my God, I used to collect these figures when they came out, and then I sold all my toys years ago, and now that I try and get them back, it's shocking to see which ones really skyrocketed in price. It was the ones that were super cheap and no one wanted back then. I had all of these guys. Now they're out of my price range, but I needed to get him. And even though he was out of my price range and I got him anyways, it wasn't really about the price. He just didn't come up on eBay. It's not only they're expensive, but they're rare. They just didn't make a lot of these things. But anyways, that's it for now. See you next time.